Slade, can you just speak to your relationship with Mac? And he said that you guys had a lot of those like either late night or early morning catch sessions. Just what are those like?
Me and Mac, we became pretty close. Actually, when I was getting recruited on my official visit, he was my host. So just from there, we had a special bond and connection. And it's funny because like anytime he needed a throwing partner, I was always there, and I was always willing to help, because not only was it helping him, it was also helping me get better. So yeah, we do have that connection.
Over to Kirk McNair.
Yes, Slade, Coach Saban has talked a lot about the efforts that have been made for the players to vote, and I wondered, one, if you had voted, if you had ever voted before in a presidential election. Did it excite you? Has there been much talk among the players? Anything about voting that and the emphasis that Coach Saban put on it?
Right. Yeah, I mean, we all understand, and Coach Saban emphasizes that, voting's important. And no matter what your political views are, it's important to get your view out there and what you believe, who should be what. And yeah, he's made it important for us to go out there and vote. And I will hopefully be attending to vote as well. And so, yeah.
Over to Charlie Potter.
Hey, Slade, I know you never want to see a teammate go down, but just now that you have this opportunity, what do you want to prove to everyone out there?
It's hard, seeing J-Dub go down. He's one of my good teammates, one of my good friends. It's always tough, and this is not the way I wanted to get this opportunity, of course. And saw Waddle today, and he's smiling and laughing and joking as always. And it was good to see a smile on his face. But yeah, I'm thankful for the opportunity. I'm just here to get better and improve each and every day.
John Zener, go ahead.
Yeah, so what is it about Mac that he seems to his calm, poised? He messes up, he tends to bounce back strongly, doesn't let it affect the next play. What is it about his demeanor that helps him do that?
I mean, Mac's put in so much hard work over the past few years, whether it's an off season or during the season. And I think that's one thing he's had to learn is just, like any other quarterback, to stay calm. Because if you get riled up too easy, it can also affect the team. He's done a good job of improving on that. And I know that's just his personality. He does a good job of staying calm and poised when, times get hard or adversity strikes.
Mike Rodak, go ahead.
Yeah, Slade, there's kind of been this ongoing comparison that gets made between you and Julian Edelman. I think Henry Ruggs at one point made it last year. Just how valid is it in your mind between your two playing styles, and how much do you watch him or any other slot receivers in the NFL?
Julian Edelman is definitely a guy that I, try to make my game up. I'm thankful to be in a conversation with someone like that. But, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to be me and be the better Slade that I can be. But I am thankful to be in that conversation, and there are some ways he does certain things that I try to mimic. So, I appreciate that.
James Ogletree, go ahead.
Yeah, Slade, when you go into a game on the road in a rivalry game with such little notice, just what's your mindset when you see Jalen go down and then all of a sudden you're just kind of out there and you get targeted several times early? Just what's your mindset, and how do you make sure that you're ready at a moment's notice for a moment like that?
Right. Yeah. Well, Coach preaches each and every day, like, for every player, no matter where you're at on the depth chart, no matter what position you play, it's always be prepared, where that's, film prep or practice prep. And, because you never know when your number's going to be called, and anything like that is as heartbreaking as it is, you have to be ready. And just going into the game like that, I was like, here I am, just going to do my job. And that's all I did. And that's what each and every player has to have their mindset to be.
Michael Casagrande, over to you.
It's like, could you just describe your skill set just as basic as it gets? So how would you describe your game?
The best way I can describe my game is, I'm not going to be the fastest guy on the field, but I feel like I got a lot of heart, a lot of determination. I'm going to be able to get open and make plays, and I will catch a ball if it's around me.
Back over to Tony Sakalas.
Yeah, there's been a lot of focus on the receiving part of your game, but you're probably also going to take over the punt return duties. How excited are you about that? And, is that something that you kind of feel confident in showcasing your skill set in that area?
Like even throughout these past 2 years, I was kind of Jado's backup in punt return as well. So, each and every day in practice, I'm working punt returns. I'm practicing just as much as he is. But even in some games last year, I remember I was able to come in the fourth quarter, when we were up by a lot or whatever the circumstances may be. But I'm excited. I'm excited to showcase that part. It's something I haven't done in a while since high school, especially in a game. But I'm excited to do that for sure.
Unless there are any others, we'll finish up with Charlie Potter.
I just want to ask you about the young guys behind you. They'll probably get an opportunity now too. What have you seen from those freshmen?
The freshman guys, they've worked hard. I think they finally understand, what is expected of them. They have to just continue to prepare and, to continue to work hard. And because it's just like me, you never know when your number may be called and you have to be ready. But they've been working hard, and I think we have a great group of freshmen, good guys for sure. And I think they're going to help us out in the future for sure.
Thank you, Slade. We'll be bringing the next player shortly.